Hello, hi. My name's Dave Butler. I'm a teacher and teacher trainer based in an FE college in Glasgow, and I'm also the author of this book, Read and Write Every Day, Basic ESOL Literacy or Pre-Entry series. And I'm going to talk in this video about this book. And we have two other series as well, but I'll focus mostly on the pre-entry book. Um, so yeah, here we have the three series that we currently offer. There we go. So as I said, the pre-entry book, also the upper ESOL literacy students book, that's just just a tad higher level than the pre-entry. And National 5 writing, National 5 is upper intermediate. Okay. So I'll talk about those a little bit later as well. Firstly, then, this series, the pre-entry series. So I use this book with my students, with a group of students. Each student has their own book. And before I had this book, I was writing material, I was searching online for material, and it was very time consuming. Now I've got the series and life's a lot easier. So it's for teachers who want to, but obviously you want to boost your students' literacy level, but also you want to make life a bit easier for yourself as well, much easier because you've got the series. It includes the student's book. There's a workbook as well, which I have here. So there's a workbook with homework tasks, and there's a teacher's book with. I'll talk a little bit about these books as well. In the student's book, then 14 units, contexts familiar to students like food, clothes, my city, health, I said clothes, my jobs, my country, many units that are memorable, personalized, easily personalized for students. And each unit includes two or three basic texts, and I'll show you one in a moment, for students to read aloud and which lead on to a personalized writing task. Also includes phonics, spelling, vocabulary, and kind of real life numeracy tasks as well, like time telling or prices or numbers 1 to 10, numbers 10 to 20, I think up to 100. Okay, so here's an example of a text from the book, from the food unit. So as I said, very simple. You can see here the language is kept very simple. It's not too long and enables the students to practice reading aloud, key at this level. And as I said earlier, these also lead on to a writing task. So in this case, write about food that you like, food from your country. What I also like about using texts is you can build a whole lesson around it. So you can build speaking tasks before and after the text. The book also includes comprehension tasks, some controlled writing practice. Maybe there's some work on phonics. I build work on phonics into these texts as well, integrate that. But you basically can build a whole lesson around this, really interesting and enjoyable for the students. They love talking about themselves, their country, food, and so on. And you've got everything you need there for a really good reading and writing class. Yeah, plenty of reading practice, comprehension, reading aloud, write a personalized text as well. And yeah, like I said, that's a short sample, obviously. That's just one text to give you an idea. You can download sample units from our website, esolbooks.com. For all of these books, for the student's book, workbook, teacher's book, download it, print it, try it with your students, see if it works. Okay. The workbook then, so whereas that student's book is for use in class, the workbook is all about homework tasks. And it's the same units with the same language as is used in the student's book. So students don't get lost with it, yeah. In the past, I've given them homework and they easily get lost. This is the same language. So they read that text about Kabuli rice. They've got homework tasks using the same text, but different tasks, yeah. But very simple, letter gap fill, word search, reorder the jumbled sentence, very simple tasks. Like I said, there are sample units on the website. Um, the teacher's book has guidance on staging the classes and has 150 pages of extra material, um, flashcards, all in color. The workbook's in black and white, but the other books are in color. You've got, yeah, flashcards, you've got games, you've got a lot of extra photocopiable material as well, so extra reading and writing classes in there. Um, Also, in addition to the teacher's book, we've got a YouTube channel. We've got two YouTube channels. One is for teachers with CPD and te guidance on and tips, teaching tips. We're building a channel for students which has videos of me reading aloud. Keep it interactive as well, but link again, it's a link to the student's book, so it's easily accessible for them. And we've got QR codes now in the student's book and the workbook, so students can go directly to the channel. So on our website, we have PowerPoint slides. As I said earlier, I use this series myself with my students, so I know what makes life easier for teachers. PowerPoint slides, you can download them, save them to your PC, have them, you can open them up on your interactive whiteboard or monitor projector, sorry, and then you can read the text aloud with the class. You can show feedback. You can easily give feedback to tasks as well. You can project it onto the whiteboard after a true or false for the reading, for example. So it makes life a lot easier. There are links to Kahoot games on the website as well. Okay, end of unit sort of revision, great fun for students. So primarily, what I like here, this boosts my learner's literacy level. Yeah, there's lots of just opens up each class. You've got the material there, super easy for you to help your students with their reading and writing. From a student's point of view as well, personalized topics throughout. Yeah, talk about food you like, talk about clothes you wear, and read and write about it as well. Read and write about your country and different countries. So personalized, relevant topics for students. For the teacher, as I said, I used to spend hours and hours prepping these classes. Now, with this series, so much easier, so much, I spend much less time prepping classes. No photocopying, no searching for material. It's all there for you. And students also really like the books. I used to give them so much paper. They were struggling. They'd come in with rucksacks overflowing with all this paper. They couldn't keep on top of it. So now I've got the books, and then they like having a book. You know, I think everyone likes having. I still like having a book. Right. So the in terms of who is actually using these books at the moment, colleges, FE colleges around the UK, and councils, schools, charities. Um, Around the UK, so where I live in Glasgow, but also around the UK, Manchester, London, Colchester, Bristol, in Wales as well, in Swansea and Newport, Brighton, Aberdeen, Edinburgh, Bristol, Cambridge, Peterborough, um, Stoke, Warwickshire, Dundee, Leeds, to mention a few. Okay, so here's a test. We've got more, there are more testimonials on the website, but I thought I might just show you one just to give an idea. And I think this is a good one because I totally agree from my own perspective with what this with this testimonial from Sue Hain in and Angus, Dundee and Angus College. And I'll break the rule of presentations and just read this aloud. It's fantastic to at last have a contextualized book for this level, which includes all the sub-skills, ideas, images, PowerPoints, resources, and so much more. My students loved it, and to have the additional tasks and QR codes is amazing. It really helps them develop their independent skills outside of class, and the progress my literacy class made last year was amazing and a joy to see. I'm looking forward to incorporating all the new material. We've just updated the books with some new material. Just mentioned these briefly earlier. So the upper ESOL literacy book is more for, I would say, low beginners with literacy needs. So they've progressed beyond the basic ESOL literacy level, but they're still working on their reading and writing. Writing for National 5. National 5 is upper intermediate. So I use this to prepare my National 5 students who do an exam. So it includes work on formal emails, informal emails, reports, and essays. Okay. And as I said, you can get sample units for all of these, and discounts are available if you are ordering in bulk. Just get in touch with me. In terms of ordering, you can order through the website, but if you want to order by invoice purchase order, that's absolutely fine as well. Um, right, more. So we are on various. We're not on every single social media platform, but we're on some of them. So I'll go through. I mean, the main way to get in touch really is web. Well, the first port of call, I would say, the website. The website has, as I said, sample units, and you can order the books through the website, and it's got all the extra resources that I mentioned at the PowerPoint slides. We're on LinkedIn if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn. YouTube, I mentioned, teachers channel, students channel. And please do feel free to email me. Um, and especially, well, with any queries or any feedback, just drop me an email. Um, thank you for watching my presentation. As I said, yeah, if you want to check out the website and have a look at the sample units, download them, print them, use them with students, and get in touch with any questions. And thank you for watching. Okay, bye bye.